Okay, before we start, I just want to say that this video is going to be very bad. My microphone changes a lot throughout this entire video, and that's because this was recorded over the span of 2 weeks, and I was constantly changing my microphone settings. Plus, this was all edited 2 years ago, so the editing is going to look completely different from what I can do today. So, yeah, enjoy the video.
I live in a low-income housing environment that goes by the government name of Section 8. Me and a group of my allies control certain areas of this section in order to run our illegitimate business. We possess unregistered firearms, stolen vehicles, mind-altering inhibitors, and only use cash for financial purchases. If anyone would like to settle unfinished altercations, I will be more than happy to release my address. I would like to warn you, I am a very dangerous person, and I regularly disobey the law.
YouTube has always been a big part of my life, whether it's Let's Plays, funny moments, two grown men arguing, or looking at a game trailer getting excited only to realize that the previous game came out when you were 5 and now you're 17. Yeah, YouTube has always been there. I'm making this because I don't know if YouTube themselves are going to make a 20th anniversary video, so I'm basically doing it for them, and I've had this idea for like 3 years. Also, the video took me like a long time to make, so if you would subscribe, that'd be great. YouTube was founded on February 14th, 2005 by Steve Chen, Chad Hurley, and John Kareem. However, the first video wouldn't be posted until April 23rd, of course this being Jaw's infamous Me at the Zoo video. Later on November 19th, Smosh would make a YouTube channel on the site and quickly became the most subscribed to at the time. It's worth noting that YouTube was unregulated like most sites back then, with NSFW and edgy content being allowed on the site. Ironically, that last point is going to come back very soon. In 2007, YouTube became extremely popular, with some of the most ancient content creators coming from this time. But that's not all. Halo 3 also came out in that same year, and with that, Halo 3 videos flooded the platform. Most of them were just plays captured in theater mode or montages. Call of Duty joined in with COD 4 Modern Warfare. This made gaming the most popular type of content on the site. This was going well except for one group of people. Nintendo has one of the most loyal fan bases in the world. However, Nintendo didn't like the fact that people were uploading their games on YouTube. But they didn't take it down just yet, because they saw a new way to make money. In 2010, Nintendo made the Nintendo YouTube Partner Program, where in exchange for 1% of the money made by the video going to Nintendo, you could upload Nintendo gameplay onto YouTube. This would of course be hated by almost everyone, causing Nintendo to shut down the program and just copy strike the videos, an action that Nintendo was known for today. Minecraft became extremely popular on release, with YouTubers like DanTDM, Stampy, and Skylar's Minecraft getting pretty big from it, with the mods, Let's Plays, and PvP content being made, not to mention Hypixel, a Minecraft server with a variety of minigames, with Bed Wars and Skywars being the most popular. Basically seemed impossible for Minecraft to evolve until 2016, when Minecraft released 1.9, an update that pretty much almost killed the game and pretty much just shoved it to the side. But people were still covering things like other updates or some mod that came out, though this would not be the last time we see Minecraft. Throughout YouTube's existence, there have always been big YouTubers, but there were never like been faces of YouTube. But in 2014, that all changed when Markiplier, PewDiePie, and Jacksepticeye became the 3 most sub-2 channels at the time. They often played the same games and often helped those games get sequels. They started with FNAF, which got a whole movie when Markiplier became the king of FNAF, then moved on Undertale, making Deltarune, and would have moved on to Yandere Simulator if Yandere had have stopped grooming minors and learned how to actually code. These were the only YouTubers of this era. Others like Cortex Kenshin, 8-Bit Ryan, and Chugga Conroy also grew massively despite existing for much longer. You could technically also call this era the Great Let's Play Breakthrough, as a lot of the content uploaded was Let's Plays of games. It's worth noting that YouTube was unregulated like most sites back then, with NSFW and edgy content being allowed on the site. Ironically, that last point is going to come back very soon. Told ya. 2015 was widely considered the start of edgy content, with one of the biggest players in the field being Leafy is here. A now infamous figure who spawned the worst type of content creator. But anyways, people were then getting to catch on and realized that you don't have to be funny or good at editing to get views. Instead, you could just talk over gameplay you recorded 3 hours ago and you could quickly get fame.
It's back! It's back!
This totally worked, as Leafy had 4 million subs before he was banned. But that wasn't the only type of edgy content. One of the others was iDubbbz, who did entire hit pieces on people. While this did remove clickbait altogether, this inevitably did more harm than it did good. After the spread of edginess, advertisements began boycotting YouTube. This brought out an event called the Adpocalypse, where YouTubers couldn't make any money because there were no ads, or the ads that there were extremely sketchy. After the boycott of YouTube, YouTube then shifted over to family-friendly content. Many YouTubers with older audiences were targeted, many were demonetized, many YouTubers that were edgy had to shift to a different agenda so they could stay monetized. In 2018, YouTube made a rule where only YouTube channels with 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time could get monetized. This, combined with the infamous Logan Paul Force video, pissed off every small channel and put them under the impression that YouTube was punishing them for Logan Paul's actions. In 2019, YouTuber Matt, to what it is, made a video exposing a softcore pedophilia ring and told his community to report videos and comments. YouTube responded by deleting 400 channels and millions of comments. However, this caused brands like Disney, Hasbro, and Epic Games to pull their ads from YouTube. But you see, I'm actually lying. Apparently Matt actually didn't want the problem to be fixed. He just wanted companies to boycott YouTube because he couldn't succeed. Many users feared another adpocalypse would happen, and thus they sent hate towards Matt's community.
So he's on his live stream and he's reacting to what I said on Twitter. I said, I'm not reporting the story because it negatively affects the whole YouTube community and we don't need another adpocalypse. What I have done behind the scenes, though, is reach out to YouTube contacts, showing them the video, and my team is showing them content to take down. Listen to his reaction to this.
Yeah, well, you know what, dude? I guess what that shows is that you don't care. You care more about your fucking money. Wow. You care more about your money. This guy, I don't like this dude. You know?
Okay.
You care more about money than you do about protecting people. You know? So what if it affects you? Go work at fucking KFC, bro.
So what if it affects you? Go work at KFC. Okay. When his video, original video, had 30,000 views, I sent it to YouTube. All right? I say right here, we sent it to YouTube to get this content taken down. But obviously, Mr. Virtual signaling here, it means that I just care about money. No, you want as much publicity as you can possibly get. You want to make this big. You want the news to cover it. You want YouTube to have another adpocalypse so you can be the hero of the day. Even though it's not going to stop pedos, it's not going to stop these comments, it's only going to affect YouTubers' income and their livelihood. This guy is a fraud. There is nothing that I said was wrong. This is his Twitter right here with some very interesting content. And he also has another YouTube channel, which we've downloaded. And in this video, he harasses this girl walking down the street, asking her if she wants to make an adult video with him. There he is right there. Skip forward a little bit. He's in the car. Beeps at that young girl.
Are you interested in shooting an adult video?
Creep.
Hi, Sissy. Let's make your wank into an adult.
Complete weirdo who just stumbled on these videos. Hey, what's up, Creepy Matt? I'm watching your stream here, and basically Leon Lush Nerd City, a bunch of people, Kid Behind the Camera. They were trying to talk sense to you in your comments, saying, you know, dude, you know, you spamming advertisers and saying, hey, pull from YouTube because there's pedos on there isn't going to stop the pedos. Reporting the people to YouTube will and is effective. You know, these YouTubers in your chat are trying to explain to you that you're not going to hurt the pedos, you're just going to hurt random innocent YouTubers. And what did you do, Matt? You banned them. You banned anybody that gave you any criticism in the chat. You're a complete fraud. Now, since you think it's a necessary evil for all the YouTubers to lose their job, basically, to stop the pedos, well, how about this? On Drama Alert today, we showed a clip of you driving down the street, you see a schoolgirl walking, and you asked her if she wanted to be in an adult film. All right? That's fucked up. Should we call your job? Should we start calling your employer and showing them these videos and asking, hey, why do you got this guy employed? Is that what we should do? The gig is up, weirdo. You uploaded this video exposing this pedo stuff, which I'm starting to wonder how you found it in the first place. But regardless, YouTube has taken action. They're taking the stuff down. Stop trying to milk this for attention. Stop trying to milk this to hurt everyone else's careers that have nothing to do with this. You should be focused on stopping the pedos and reporting them instead of trying to get media attention. You're a complete fraud.
In 2019, Carlos Maza contacted YouTube demanding that they demonetize hate speech. In June of that same year, YouTube then adjusted their TOS to then demonetize a lot more channels. Of course, this was met with criticism because their previous adpocalypse had just ended. But this also exposed some of YouTube's hypocrisy, as iDubbbz' content cop on Leafy was taken down, but Onision still had his channel. Gaming kinda went through a bad phase, and with the near death of Minecraft, put YouTube gaming into what is essentially a coma until 2017. The release of Fortnite changed the world itself, making massive strides and being one of the first cross-platform games ever, creating the Cash Shop and Battle Pass system. It wasn't just Fortnite, however. The Switch was also highly important, bringing us games like Breath of the Wild. But gaming was not like the old days until 2019. The release of Fortnite, it only seemed smart to show off your skills on the internet. One of those streamers who jumped over from other battle royales was Ninja, one of the most influential streamers in online gaming. He was often credited as the best Fortnite player at the time. After the success of Ninja, other small streamers like Pokimane, FQC, and Ludwig blew up, becoming some of the most popular streamers of all time.
Now this might strike some viewers as harsh, but I believe everyone involved in this story should die.
While most streamers streamed on Twitch, there was often some who streamed on YouTube as well. This also started a rivalry between Twitch and YouTube, starting when streamers would say dumb shit, do dumb shit, and YouTubers would call them out, but streamers like Pokimane would falsely copy strike videos made on it, which led to the same thing happen over and over again. Minecraft had been the missing piece that kept gaming from coming truly back. But in 2019, Minecraft was kind of revived with the creation of SMP Live, a Minecraft multiplayer server started by Call Me Carson. While at the time this was mostly positive, later this would dissolve into the worst thing ever. While the world was set into quarantine due to a coronavirus outbreak, that wasn't the worst outbreak of that year. While at the time this was mostly positive, later this would dissolve into the worst thing ever. In 2020, the Minecraft YouTuber dream would explode in subs. Combined with the worldwide quarantine, this pretty much made the most cancerous era of YouTube. It's well known that cancel culture has been around since pretty much 2017. It's when a hive mind of like-minded individuals get together and destroy something they don't like. Now, what does this have to do with Dream? Simple. In 2020 and 2021, Dream weaponized his audience of stands that would defend anything he did, no matter what it was. Dream could at least start another Minecraft Holocaust and the stands would still defend him. But with this came an even bigger cancer, that being the Dream stand bullies. These Dreamstand bullies included Leafy clones. Due to this, and using Twitter, Dream was in a lot of controversy, from rants to false allegations. Of course, this ended when Dream made a whole video explaining everything from his side. While the video does explain everything, sorry bro, I'm not watching all that. Throughout YouTube, there's always been retirements, but this era holds some of the most painful ones. First was Meat Canyon, an animation channel known for. Next was Captain Sparkles, a Minecraft YouTuber known for his haircuts. And the most painful of all was MatPat retiring from Game Theory. Now, I never really watched Meat Canyon, but Captain Sparkles and MatPat hit me like the plane hitting the second. They don't hit the Pentagon! I remember coming home and watching these two along with other YouTubers at the time for hours, and now they're just gone. It didn't help the fact that I was still trying to deal with the fact that a lot of YouTubers from my childhood at the time were just kind of disappearing. Whether it's becoming irrelevant like Stampy, being exposed as a weird ass nigga like Cherry Panda, or straight up pedophile like Minilad, or by retiring like the other three I just mentioned. Watching all of this, I just couldn't believe it, especially I watch these people daily. But after the whole church thing was done, I came to the conclusion that this fate is inevitable and this is just the way it is.
Congratulations, you did it. You found the real canon ending, the final, most secret ending by painstakingly combing over the last 5 weeks of videos, poring tirelessly over literal hours of content, searching for those brief Easter eggs, cobbling them together into mysterious URLs. Either that or, you just click the link in the description of the final video. Both totally valid solutions. Regardless of how you got here, a winner's you. Congratulations, you've graduated. And when I call this the real ending, that's exactly what this is. It's real. Because let me tell you, the skills that you've gotten over the years here on the channel, critically thinking about spooky bears, fast food, analog horror, and soapy legs, that sense of curiosity and fun, that's not gonna go away. That carries with you into where it matters most, out here, in the real world. And all that, it spreads. It grows. Enthusiasm and positivity and curiosity, critical thought, they're infectious in the best ways possible. For all the jokes that constantly get made about me losing my mind and going insane, that right there, that is what being a theorist truly means. Sharing a love of learning with others. It has been an honor to be your YouTuber, your entertainer, your teacher, your parasocial friend, whatever role I've played in your life. Thank you. And you know what? I look forward to continuing that through the little website and newsletter that I have going on, as well as all the projects that I'm working on for you right now. But even more than any of that, you know what I'm most excited about? I'm excited about it being your turn. You can be the game theorist, questioning the lore alongside your friends. You're the food theorist, doing bizarre flavor experiments in your kitchen. Go wild with some new style, or try a film that deviates from the mainstream. You're the theorists now, and I cannot wait to see what you discover, because rest assured, I will be watching. Remember, this isn't an ending. Well, technically it is an ending because it's the real ending, but you get what I'm saying. This isn't an ending. Instead, this is a brand new and exciting beginning. And that's not a theory. That right there, that's a fact. With love always, MatPat.
Remember Twitch? Yeah, at this time they weren't doing too good. Twitch's downfall is something so funny, yet so sad, you almost have to watch it. This whole thing started when they banned the word simp. Solid start. Then, when streamers like IShowSpeed became massive on YouTube, this made Twitch seem less, fun. But that was just the start. You see, Twitch then decided to cut revenue split to 50-50. Now keep in mind, YouTube split is 70-30, while Kicks is 95-5. So doing this made people want to switch to other options. But wait, there's more. Twitch decided to take advantage of the fact that a lot of women used their platform and changed their TOS, which made Twitch into the camps that it has always secretly been for a few days. Now why do I bring this all up? Because I don't think people understand how much these two sites competed in 2018. Twitch and YouTube were pretty much on track to becoming the #1 most used sites. They had people like Ninja, Daquan, Myth, and Tifu. They were really like neck and neck. But unfortunately, Twitch couldn't keep up the win streak they had and thus lost everything. So now YouTube is pretty much alone at the top, which has made YouTube gotten worse. Like, people out here copying Mr. Beast every single video. And realistically, half this has to come down to the streamers as well. Whether it's Pokimane, false copyright and fair criticism, Hassan Share having its own channel, or XQC being an actual autistic, Twitch streamers are known for being retarded.
Look, here's the thing. Fine. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
I think that hatred for Twitch streamers really started when they were streaming copyrighted content and almost got away with it. Then there's the whole reaction content scandal. And this is going to sound very controversial, but in my opinion, if you react to someone's content without their permission and don't add anything, then it's stealing. Like, let's say you didn't get permission from someone. If I play their video and your reaction video side by side and there's barely any change, then yeah, that can be considered theft. And then the oversized and nailing the oversized coffin for Twitch streamers' reputation was when Hassan tried to say that streaming was harder than a 9-to-5 job. And look, I understand if you get no viewers and you stream daily, but this is Hassan we're talking about. The funniest thing is, I remember one TikTok creator saying this as like a meme.
Harder than your 9-to-5.
And I can kind of excuse him for that, because like, literally, who is this? But it was very clear that he was memeing to get a reaction out of some Leafy clone, and look at that, he got one. But it's clear when Hassan says this, he does not know what he's saying, he's just trying to please his audience. Throughout time, there has always been legendary rivalries. Goku and Vegeta, Naruto and Sasuke, or Hitler and Stalin. But these three have one thing in common. They will never be as legendary as the feud between Keemstar and H3H3. Where do I even start with these two? I mean, realistically, this section could be its own video. But to understand why that is, and why these two grown men hate each other, we're gonna have to go all the way back to 2017. After the H3 podcast episode with Keemstar, Ethan would then pin a comment hating on Keemstar. Keemstar, having a fragile ego, decided to whine about it on stream.
Did you see what I said to Ethan? I was like...
Yeah, what was that? What was that we hate him too meme?
Dude, I don't know, man.
That was kind of rude. I don't know, man. Dude, Ethan's a smart dude. Maybe he just like... It was either like a little funny joke, or it was like, hey guys, don't hate us for having Keemstar on it. We don't really like him that much either. If it was the latter, I think it was kind of a little bit rude. If it was just for a funny little meme, then whatever, you know.
If he's serious, I'll go down there and beat him up. I'll beat him up, and
he was serious. Like seriously, everybody tweet at fucking H3H3 death to all Jews.
Death to only you and Gila. The rest of the Jews can live.
Dude, no, I was fucking upset. I was like, what the fuck? This is kind of fucked up, bro.
You know what? I'll fight him then. I'm gonna fight Ethan.
I mean, I was right there. I was there face to face. Why didn't you just tell me you hated me to my face? You know, he said I used to hate you.
I don't think he did. He was very friendly. Yeah, I don't think that's the case. I think it was just more of a don't hate me.
Gila wears the pants in that relationship. She probably thought you were hot and talked him into bringing you in the studio.
I like Gila. Yeah, she's nice.
Gila was an absolute sweetheart.
She's such a gem.
She. You said he. Why'd you say he?
So,
I said she.
Here's the thing. If he's gonna have you on, just man up, have you on, and on one side, just have you on and fucking man up. If people hate on that podcast because you're on, like, why would you ever do that, Ethan? Why would you ever have Keemstar be a guest? Just man up and suck it up. On the other hand, like, I know how finicky and fucking loserish all these YouTube commenters are, so like, you know, I could kind of get where he's coming from. Like, he's just kind of trying to like save himself. But I think personally, you should just say fuck it, dude.
He wasn't even getting crazy hate. There wasn't. I like looked at the comments and there was like, well, let's not forget all the evil stuff Keem did. I mean, there was no like, fuck this, I'm unsubbing from
Yeah.
I didn't see anything
You know
like
what?
that.
I blame you. Can you just be a little bit better of a person?
I'm not a bad person.
On that H3 podcast, it looked like you.
Shut up.
Hey!
Yo, what is up with that? Why H3H3 is a cunt? Like this dude. purposely tried to make me look fat as possible, dude. I swear to God, there's some editing, there's some manipulation. You know that shit that they do with the eyeglass to make
every time they pan to your shot, they like stretch the image by like 10%.
I swear to God. Like they made me look so much.
It's all right. Everyone has weight problems. We're all fat. Come on,
I am
dude. Don't
fat,
be
but am I
self-conscious.
that fat? I am not skinny, but am I that fat? Come on.
You didn't look that fat in the thing, but I'm fucking morbidly obese, so I shouldn't speak on it.
I just did.
Like H3H3 does have snake tendencies, like to bring Keem in there and do that shit, and then that's fine on the tape and everything. But then
it's so misinterpreted because it's just fucking words on a comment section, man. For all we know, H3 either said that to save his ass, said it like as a little like gag, like hey, yeah, we hate him too.
I'm telling you, say the word, I'll go down there and I'll piece in H3H3 for that.
No, you won't.
I'll fuck him up. I'm right in front of Gila too. She'll be like, "No, stop!" And I'll be like, "This is what you guys get. This is what you guys get for fucking with my boy Keem."
Yo, man, I got, dude. This is what I got to say about all that. I'm gonna play the song, bro. Like, H3H3. This is what I got to say about all that.
I got fake people showing fake love to me straight up to my face. Straight up to my face.
That's what I'm saying. I'll beat up H3H3 right now. I'll fly
let's
down
go
to LA.
fucking kill him.
I'll piece him in. I'll put my little weenie in his big butt right in front of Gila.
Somebody in the chat asked why I'm mad at H3. I'm not really mad at him, but
you're confused.
I came on his show. Here, let me fucking read it word for word. I don't want to fuck it up. I came on his
podcast. Always so short.
We did like an hour, so there's like an hour cut from that. I don't know what was cut, but anyhow, I did the H3H3 podcast. It was good. I mean, he was really nice in person. Like I had a good time. I thought it was fucking great. I had no problems whatsoever. And then when he uploaded the podcast today, he left this comment that said, "I understand a lot of you do not like Keemstar, but that's why we had him on the show. It's good to have conflicting views and opinions. Hate him all you want. We do too, but he's an interesting character, and that's what this show is about. God bless." The whole "we do too," like they hate me? Like what the fuck?
Yeah, I didn't like that, dude. I didn't like that.
I think you can blame this on PewDiePie for that whole death to all Jews thing, and then saying your name with it. They think PewDiePie was serious, and they think you were involved with it. This fucked up.
The only reason why this rubs me the wrong way is because that whole paragraph seemed like very serious, like a disclaimer. It didn't seem like a little meme joke. It seemed kind of like. That's why it kind of rubs me the wrong way. It's kind of like, hey guys, don't hate us because we have him on here. Like, we're not standing by him either. Fuck him.
And he probably cut off hella stuff where he was talking to you and being hella friendly and cool with you, and he cut that out to save his ass. What a fucking...
And now somebody just said in the chat, "You're reading too much into it." I'm sorry, but like it says we... Like, reading what into it? He says he hates me.
These are snake tendencies he's showing right now. Everybody tweet right now at H3H3 that I'm going to stick my little weenie in his big butt in front of Gila. Watch it. Watch it happen. Stick it right in his stink butt.
Somebody said in the chat, "I'm telling you, he's probably just pandering to his fan base." Okay, that's fine. I get that. But like, don't say you hate me to pander to your fan base. You could say... Like, what he said in that whole paragraph is fine. You know, Keemstar is a controversial figure. You know, we want other views, and that's why we had him on. He doesn't have to add the fact that he hates me. Like, what?
Yeah, that was a bit much, dude. Like I said, because I really like H3's content, and I think he's really smart. But it just seems like such a sellouty. Not sellouty. It seems like, like everybody's saying, pandering. It's just like, how could you have this one video? You're already going to have this guy on your podcast. Obviously, he asked you some real-ass questions. Like, I mean, even the disclaimer alone saying, like, oh, he's a controversial guest and all like that, even that would have rubbed me the wrong way. But the fact that he had to say, oh, I hate him too, was like, just seemed like way over the line.
Yeah, let the interview speak for itself, right? Like,
yeah.
I mean, I was joking about it on Twitter and stuff, like, but... Yeah, it kind of was like, what the fuck, dude?
Mark, because it is. I don't have to agree with someone's point of view or their actions just to in order to like their content. I actually really love H3H3's content. I think that was wrong.
I probably watch him more than anybody else on YouTube, to be honest. But
yeah, I'll still get Keem's back with this specific instance.
I'll still beat his fucking ass.
I think it was rude, and like, don't have someone on your podcast, have them come down and spend their time on it, and then you just go bag them just so your fans are not going to like flip out at you for having them. Like, that's wrong.
Like, why not just say it to my face? Oh, by the way, I hate you. I
Say
don't really
it to
like
my
you.
face.
Like, you know,
he's like, you're the most hated YouTuber. And it's like,
the thing is I've been told the exact opposite from Ethan. Is like, he's told me, he's like, I used to hate you during that Leafy thing, but we're cool now. I actually like you now. I really like your content, and I think you're really funny. Like, he said this stuff to me.
Damn.
So for like that comment to go out to the fans and say something completely different. All right, I'm reading through my Twitter comments, and this dude says to H3 and me, he goes, I'm so glad you guys hate Keem too. I was very disappointed when I saw him on your podcast. Can we just like mass bully someone, like a random person, or will I get exposed?
But it was just the start. A few months later, Keemstar would report on PewDiePie saying the N-word. And in that video, he called out Ethan Klein. Ethan had a drunken rant on his podcast.
We can be friends and you can still criticize me.
Yeah.
But you have Keemstar and Scarce who are like, H3's a hypocrite.
Oh,
because he said on his podcast. It's like, dude, you're fucking, you call yourself a news source. Like, get fucking real. You're
YouTube
just
news.
you're
If you let Keemstar and Scarce come into your life, there's something else going on there. Those guys are news for children. They're fucking Nickelodeon.
But it's like, it's frustrating because it's like,
it is frustrating.
I have nothing to apologize for. And somehow now I'm getting more shit than PewDiePie. I reached out to him before I did the podcast. I was like, hey, do you have any comments? Do you want to talk about it? Because I'm going to talk about it. He's like, no, I'm posting my apology video. And after I posted my video, and apparently he watched it, unlike Keemstar and Scarce and all of his 12-year-old fans who watch it and just want to get butthurt about anything. It's been quite annoying because you have people like Keemstar and Scarce who are your peers, and they'll DM you. Like Keemstar DM'd me 2 days ago, and he's like, "Hey, how are you, buddy? I haven't talked to you in a while." And I'm like, "I'm fine, dude." And then the next day, he's like, "H3's a hypocrite. I didn't watch the podcast, but this guy says he's a hypocrite, and I didn't have any content today, so I'm going to post a video, and I don't really care about what it actually means. I'm news, but I don't actually look at things beyond surface value. I'm Keemstar, but I make news for 12-year-olds."
He really wanted to know how you were feeling, buddy.
Yeah.
You know, he just wanted to like be on the same page.
N-word news for 14-year-olds. Come over here and we'll give you all the best stuff.
Take it from me. Take it from me, Keemstar, who has actually used the N-word in a derogatory term. PewDiePie did nothing wrong.
Come the fuck on. It's not a multi-layered fucking issue. Don't say the N-word.
It's
Just
not
don't
that
say
complicated.
it. Just don't say it.
Don't say it.
Don't say it.
Thank you.
It's not that complicated.
That's it's just a word.
And even before Keemstar and Scarce made these plebeian videos without even watching my podcast, who just want to appeal to the 12-year-old fans and get clickbait views, everyone was like, "It's just a word. It's just a word. How could you throw your friend under the bus?"
Go tell that to him.
And to Keemstar and to Scarce, shame on you. You're my peers. You take yourself seriously. You made a fucking joke of yourself. I have no respect for either of you. You know what? If you think I'm wrong, if you think that I'm a racist and a hypocrite, if you didn't bother to watch the podcast and you downvoted and you left a mean comment and you called me a hypocrite, fuck off.
Unsubscribe. Yeah,
don't
just
watch.
Leave.
Don't watch.
Because we'll have a lot less of that shit to deal with in the future.
Keemstar, the pinnacle of logic and sanity on YouTube.
Yeah.
Go enjoy his fucking show.
Bye-bye.
Where everything he says is well researched and rational and reasoned. Keemstar.
We'll see you in a month.
The fucking
you resubscribe.
guy that looks like
you dumb bitches.
Yeah.
When you guys did that podcast, did you think that was going to lead to a bunch of people going, "Yeah, but what about?" Actually,
well, I had some premonition, but not to the level where Keemstar and Scarce were basically clickbaiting about it and acting like I was the great betrayer of YouTube.
That shit drives me fucking crazy.
Oh, it's pathetic. Shame on them.
If your whole career is based on trying to obscure other people's messages, then you don't really
Well, they just reduce
have a clear message.
They reduce it to the most dramatic clickbait title.
Right. Right, because that's what sells.
Yeah.
So you have to boil it down to something that's way simpler than what it is.
I mean, I can see why Keem would do it because he's been dealing with that shit for a long time.
Oh yeah, say the N word in a derogatory mean insult is fucking normal.
In a heated gaming moment.
Oh, Ethan's a hypocrite. Fuck off. That unsubscribe button is right down there. Click it and go subscribe to Keemstar, hit that bell, and enjoy the ride. And in 3 years, when you grow up, come back here because I'll be waiting. The H3 production has always been about logical. We break it down and we think about it. That's why the social justice warrior criticism comes in. You're going to tell me, who's been making fun and lambasting and discrediting these people for years, that I don't have this right?
Right.
Fuck off.
Right.
Listen to the fucking podcast. Keemstar's your source of factual information. Disconnect your internet, dude.
Well, their moms will have to because it's in their name.
Yeah. Disconnect the internet. Go play Halo. Fuck up. I am not sorry. Think for yourself. That's what this is all about. Oh, Keemstar's the pinnacle of free thought. Drama alert. Welcome to the stroke victim nation.
You're not watching fucking TRL.
What a fucking
over here. You're watching actual professional comedians with their hot takes.
This is a fucking nearly 40-year-old man who thrives on making videos about Jake Paul. Let's turn to him for the news. Fuck off. I'm pissed off, dude. And I got nothing to apologize for. And it's part of the internet that's just so fucked that someone can just take like, oh, me saying and a podcast when I'm referring it, when it's irrelevant to the conversation, and put it close to that and post it. And then someone like Keemstar is like, let's
look,
get
he
some
said it
clicks here.
too.
Yeah. Look, yeah, exactly. There's no...
As if he's the moral authority.
Of course, Keem would cause even more drama with his response. That's not important. Let's move on. Later, Keem would ask about FUPA. For context, Ethan was getting sued, and someone made a GoFundMe to fund FUPA, which was supposed to help YouTubers with copyright. This is what Keemstar had to say about it.
Over a year ago, in May of 2016, H3H3 and Gila uploaded a video talking about a new chapter for fair use on YouTube. Philip DeFranco started a GoFundMe to raise money to help Ethan and Gila fight this lawsuit where they were being sued. Many YouTubers donated money to this because, quite frankly, it was just a very, very good idea to create some type of escrow account where there's money there to help and fight for creators who are dealing with false copyright strikes. They raised a total of $170,000. And in this video, they said the FUPA Twitter account will give updates with what's going on and who they're helping and what they're doing. The FUPA Twitter account hasn't tweeted since September of 2016, in over a year. Where did the money go? Also, H3H3 and Gila, thank God, won the lawsuit, which was great for everyone, but I'm pretty sure the other guy was forced to pay for their legal fees. Where is the money? Also, the creators of Payday 2 made an H3H3 DLC pack, and again, this money was supposed to help them fight their legal battle, which is over now. They already won. And the DLC pack just came out. Quite frankly, I haven't watched this video, so maybe he did explain where that money's going. But if he doesn't explain it, I assume that he's just getting all the money. My main concern is this FUPA, right? All of us YouTubers, we donated it for this program, this organization, to help YouTubers big and small. And it hasn't tweeted since 2016. Maybe the answers are somewhere on the internet that I just can't find, but if somebody knows, please tell me, because 2016 is the last time this organization has tweeted that's supposed to help all of us. What the fuck? Where did the money go? Where'd the money? You won the lawsuit. Where'd the money go, dude? Where's the money at, bro?
Later, a video made by the YouTuber Gokunaru exposing Ethan was removed due to YouTube updating their TOS. Keemstar, being Ethan's mortal enemy, thinks that Ethan worked with YouTube to get the video removed. This could be true, as Ethan was close friends with Susan Wojcicki, the CEO of YouTube at the time, but nothing was proven. Now, I know you're wondering, how is this even beef? This is just one-sided bullying. Well, Later, in 2020, Ethan would drop one of the fattest hit pieces in internet history, a video titled While this video was originally supposed to make Keemstar look like the second coming of Hitler, it made Ethan also look like a complete moron. First of all, Ethan claimed that Keemstar was the main reason why Etika killed himself. But Etika at this time was having mental health problems, so Keemstar couldn't have been the main reason. But as you know, Ethan Klein has an agenda to fill out, and he's going to do that in any way. Second, Ethan decided to mention the G Fuel cup sitting on Keemstar's desk. This was a big mistake, as G Fuel then would remove their sponsorship from Keemstar. Keemstar fans were very pissed off and decided to send hate towards Ethan's sponsor, Old Spice. And of course, he got removed from them as well. The whole sponsorship thing was really dumb on Ethan's part, and he could have been completely avoided by not mentioning the shaker cup on Keemstar's desk. Remember Gokunaru? Yeah, he plays a massive part in this. After Ethan made his Nuclear Winter video, Keemstar decided to re-upload Gokunaru's video on H3H3, and surprise, it was removed. But this doesn't stop there, as Ethan said that he would watch Gokunaru's video. And no, I'm not going to play his full reaction, but I will play this video from Keemstar.
Hello guys, I am making this video to inform you of what's going on and to apologize. I have been suspended from the YouTube Partnership Program for 2 weeks. A couple weeks ago, I re-uploaded the Gokunaru documentary on H3H3. This original video was removed off of YouTube in 2019 when YouTube updated their policy on bullying and harassment. There was a scene in that documentary that was considered simulated violence against the creator, that being H3H3. When I re-uploaded this documentary to Drum Alert, we edited out the guns and replaced those with toilet plungers. And we removed the gun sound effects and replaced those with squeaky noises. I thought by doing that, I was turning this scene into comedy and that I wouldn't be breaking the rules, but I was wrong. YouTube still seen that as bullying and harassment. They still seen it as simulating violence against the creator. And that video was taken down. I've never had a strike on my channel. And with that video taken down, I just received a warning, but I also received this punishment of being suspended from the YouTube Partnership Program for 2 weeks. So I wanted to make this video to, one, say that I fully understand the rules now. I much better understand the rules, but to also spread the message out to the community of what the rules are. Because when I uploaded that video, I didn't think I was breaking the rules, but that is how strict YouTube is on the bullying and harassment guidelines. And I understand where they're coming from. They're trying to make the platform better for creators. And based on talking to them, I understand that I broke the rules and that I am sorry.
I think the closest this beef got to ending was when Keemstar said W Ethan to Ethan Klein calling out Vosh for having child porn on his computer. Well, there have been small things in between, like when Ethan was platforming a doxer, or when Keemstar challenged Ethan to a boxing match. There will never be an internet beef like Keemstar versus H3H3. In conclusion, YouTube has always been a part of our lives in some way. Ever since 2005, YouTube has been the gateway for many communities to come together. And this video is to celebrate 20 years of YouTube. I'm a gaming channel at the end of the day, but this is something I wanted to make for 3 years. I really hope this does well. I'm sorry for not, actually uploading. I've been working on this for like 8 months while streaming and uploading clips to TikTok. It's probably the reason why you're watching this. And I just wanted to make this to show how far YouTube has come. From having like 2 big creators to many faces, from gaming to reactions, from edgy to family friendly, from unregulated to constantly monitored, from an unused social media to the most popular, YouTube and its communities had one of the wildest journeys. A journey where people from all over the world come together to make content and entertain. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
lines are collapsing. We must escape.
This is not what I was expecting to be for our Saturday afternoon.
Are we running? I'm running. I'm not fighting. I'm running.
Hey, when we get back, promise me you'll do the cooking.
Is that you talking or is that Robin?
What? I've been like saying hi to the chat for like a minute or two.
Wait, it just says like, when we get back, promise you'll do the cooking.
I was muted.
Wait, is that actually him?